Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Desna Habila. ID number 07031282126087. Study program Communication Science. Lecture Mem Yuniarsi Manggarsari SPD MPD. Lecture 2. A. Direction. Read each paragraph and determine its topic. Then select the answer choice that tells the statement idea sentence. Passage 1. Passings first are common in early childhood. Many 2 to 4 years old are afraid of animals, especially dogs. By 6 years, children are more likely to be afraid of the dark. Other common fears are of thunderstorms, doctors, and imaginary characters. The topic of this paragraph is A. Fear. B. Passing fears. C. 2 to 4 years old fear of animals. D. Common fears. Answer B. Passing fears. The statement idea of this paragraph is A. Passing fears are common in early childhood. B. Many 2 to 4-year-olds are afraid of animals, especially dogs. C. By 6 years, children are more likely to be afraid of the dark. D. Other common fears are of thunderstorms, doctors, and imaginary creatures. Answer A. Passing fears are common in early childhood. Passage 2. Congratulations, you have been offered a job. The time has come to negotiate your salary. The question to ask yourself is, how much am I worth? Your answer will likely affect the outcome of your salary negotiation. The point is, in order to negotiate the best possible salary, you must convince both yourself and the employer of the value that you will bring to the job. The topic of this paragraph is A. Congratulations. B. Being offered a job. C. Asking yourself how much you are worth. D. Negotiating the best possible salary. Answer D. Negotiating the best possible salary. The statement idea of this paragraph is A. You have been offered a job. B. The time has come to negotiate your salary. C. The question to ask yourself is, how much am I worth? D. The point is, in order to negotiate the best possible salary, you must convince both yourself and the employer of the value that you will bring to the job. Answer D. The point is, in order to negotiate the best possible salary, you must convince both yourself and the employer of the value that you will bring to the job. Passage 3. There are gender differences in adolescents' satisfaction with their bodies. Compared with boys, girls are usually less happy with their bodies and have more negative body image. Also, as puberty processes, girls often become even more dissatisfied with their bodies. This is probability because their body fat increases. In contrast, boys become more satisfied as they move toward puberty, probably because their muscle mass increases. The topic of this paragraph is A. Adolescents' satisfaction with their bodies. B. Boys' muscle mass during puberty. C. Puberty. D. Girls' negative body image. Answer A. Adolescents' satisfaction with their bodies. The statement idea of this paragraph is A. There are gender differences in adolescents' satisfaction with their bodies. B. Compared with boys, girls are usually less happy with their bodies and have more negative body image. C. Also, as puberty process, girls often become even more dissatisfied with their bodies. D. Encourage boys become more satisfied as they move toward puberty, probably because their muscle mass increases. Answer A. There are gender differences in adolescents' satisfaction with their bodies. Passage 4. One of the big programming surprises of the 2002 summer TV series was a show on the Fox network called American Idol, a talent search that highlighted several aspiring performers. The final episode of the show garnered the biggest audience share among 80 to 49-year-olds that the network has ever had, based, based, based on a British series called Pop Idol. American Idol is another in a long list of the shows that the United States has imported. In fact, many popular US TV shows are generated overseas. This includes the quiz show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and the Witness Link, both also from Britain. Other examples include Survivor, imported from Sweden, Big Brother, based on a Dutch series of the same name, and TLC Traveling Space, based on the British series Changing Rooms. The topic of this paragraph is A. Big programming surprise, B. Popularity US TV show, C. American Idol, D. British quiz show. Answer B. Popular US TV show. The statement idea of this paragraph is A. One of the big programming surprise of the 2002 summer TV series was a show on the Fox network called American Idol, a talent search that highlighted several aspiring performers. B. Based on a British series called Pop Idol, American Idol is another in a long list of shows that the United States has imported. C. In fact, many US TV shows have first originated overseas. D. This include the quiz show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and the Witness Link, both also from Britain. Answer C. In fact, many US TV shows have first originated overseas. Passage 5. Don't wait for your company to send you to school. Determine your needs and ask about the company's training program. If they don't have one, seek up for classes at a local college. When it comes to your profession, you should be a lifelong learner. Put a high priority on learning new skills and on personal growth and professional development. Learn new software technology and improve interpersonal and writing skills. The topic of this paragraph is A. Waiting for your company to send you to school, B. The company's training program, C. Being a lifelong learner, D. New software technology. Answer C. Being a lifelong learner. The statement idea of this paragraph is A. Don't wait for your company to send you to school. B. Determine your needs and ask about the company's training program. C. When it comes to your profession, you should be a lifelong learner. D. Learn new software technology and improve the interpersonal and writing skills. Answer C. When it comes to your profession, you should be a lifelong learner. C. Direction. Read each paragraph mentality determining its topic. Then identify its state main idea sentence by asking yourself, what is the one most important point the author wants me to understand about the topic? The sentence that answers that question is the paragraph's statement idea sentence. Paragraph 1. Tsunamis large ocean waves caused by underwater earthquakes can be deadly and destructive. For example, in December 2004, an underwater earthquake triggered a massive tsunami throughout the Indian Ocean. The tsunami killed more than 200,000 people and caused billions of dollars of damage to the coasts of numerous Southeast Asian countries. The statement idea sentence is A. Tsunamis. B. Tsunamis large ocean waves caused by underwater earthquakes can be deadly and destructive. C. The tsunami killed more than 200,000 people and caused billions of dollars of damage to the coasts of numerous Southeast Asian countries. Answer B. Tsunamis large ocean waves caused by underwater earthquakes can be deadly and destructive. Paragraph 2. Even today, the U.S. Supreme Court does not reflect the U.S. population. It was 1967. The first black justice was appointed. It was 1981 before the first woman was appointed to the court. It was 1986 before the court had its first justice of Italian descent. No person of Hispanic or Asian descent has yet been appointed as a member of the court. The statement idea sentence is A. Even today, the U.S. Supreme Court does not reflect the U.S. population. B. It was 1967 before the first black justice was appointed. C. No person of Hispanic or Asian descent has yet been appointed as a member of the court. Answer A. Even today, the U.S. Supreme Court does not reflect the U.S. population. Paragraph 3. In Africa, music is usually performed outdoors. There is spontaneous music making as well as performance by social and music groups at the ceremonies and feasts. There is no musical notation, written music. African music tradition, like folklore and history, is transmitted orally. Music is a social activity in which almost everyone participates. Surely, African music has several interesting characteristics. The stated main idea sentence is A. In African music is usually performed outdoors. B. There is no musical notation, written music. C. Clearly, African music has several interesting characteristics. Answer C. Surely, African music has several interesting characteristics. Paragraph 4. High achievement motivation affects people's choice of occupation and job success. High achievement motivation refers to the physiological need for success in school, sports, occupation, or other competitive situation. People with high achievement motivation often go into occupation that provide rewards for individual achievement, such as sales, engineering, architecture, or law. Moreover, people with high achievement motivation tend to go into occupation that realities meet their abilities. For this reason, they have little anxiety or fear of failure, and when success is achieved, they enjoy the fruit of their labor more than the average person. The statement idea sentence is A. High achievement motivation affects people's choice of occupation and job success. B. Moreover, people with high achievement motivation tend to into occupations that realistically meet their abilities. C. For this reason, they have little anxiety or fear of failure. Answer A. High achievement motivation affect people's choice of occupation and job success. Paragraph 5. Democracy comes from the Greek word demos, which meant the people, and kratia, meaning to rule. The term democracy refers to a form of government in which the people govern, either directly or through elected representative. In other words, it is a set of rules for determining who will exercise the authority of government. The statement idea sentence is A. The term democracy refers to a form of government in which the people govern, either directly or through elected representative. B. The meaning of the term democracy. C. In other words, it is a set of rules for determining who will exercise the authority of government. Answer A. The term democracy refers to a form of government in which the people govern, either directly or through elected representative. Paragraph 6. Some believe that Americans have become merely consumers of material goods who no longer care about helping others. This image is false, however. An estimated 90 million Americans volunteer, and the monetary value of their volunteer time is estimated at 200 billion years. Many of these volunteers serve on committees based sing in chorus, church, coach, and lead scout troops. More than 1/5 million of these volunteers provide fire protection and ambulance service without pay. The statement idea sentence is A. Some believe that Americans have become merely consumers of material goods who no longer care about helping others. B. This image is false, however. C. An estimate 90 million Americans volunteer, and the monetary value of their volunteer times is estimated at 200 billion a year. Answer C. An estimate 90 million Americans volunteer, and the monetary value of their volunteer times is estimated at 200 billion years. Paragraph 7. Is it an ant, you wonder, or a termite? Ants resemble termites, but they are quite different and can be easily distinguished. In contrast to the termites, ants are usually dark in color, are hard-bodied, and have construction between the thorax and abdomen. Also, ants termites belong to different orders. The statement idea sentence is A. Is it an ant, you wonder, or a termite? B. Ants resemble termites, but they are quite different and can be easily distinguished. C. Also, ants and termites belong to different orders. Answer B. Ants resemble termites, but they are quite different and can be easily distinguished. Paragraph 8. Adolescents tend to choose friends who are like them, and friends influence each other to become even more alike. Friends are usually the same age and have similar status within the peer group. Male adolescents tend to have many friends, but the friendships are rarely close ones. Among teens girls, friendships are rarer but much closer, and they provide a great deal of emotional support. The statement idea sentence is A. Adolescents tend to choose friends who are like them, and friends influence each other to become even more alike. B. Friends are usually the same race and have similar status within the peer group. C. Male adolescents tend to have many friends, but their friendships are rarely close ones. Answer A. Adolescents tend to choose friends who are like them, and friends influence each other to become even more alike. Paragraph 9. An individual with the eating disorder with bulimia first eats secretly, consuming an enormous amount of food in one sitting. The large quantity of food is clearly beyond simple hunger. Then, after the eating comes the purge. In this phase, the person vomits or uses lactivities to make sure the food does not stay in the body and produce weight again. With bulimia, there is always a distinct binge and purge pattern. The statement idea sentence is A. An individual with eating disorder bulimia first eats secretly, consuming an enormous amount of food in one sitting. B. Then after the eating comes the purge. C. With bulimia, there is always a distinct binge and purge pattern. Answer C. With bulimia, there is always a distinct binge and purge pattern. Paragraph 10. When you listen to a speech, can it help you to focus on the speaker's strengths and weaknesses? By closely observing and listening to people when they give speech, you can learn a great deal that will make you a more successful speaker. If the speaker is not effective, try to determine why. If he or she is effective, try to pick out techniques you can use in your own speeches. If the speaker is ineffective, avoid the error the person made. The statement idea sentence is A. When you listen to a speech, can it help you to focus on the speaker's strength and weakness? B. By closely observing and listening to people when they give speech, you can learn a great deal that will make you a more successful speaker. C. If the speaker is ineffective, avoid the errors the person made. Answer B. By closely observing and listening to people when they give speeches, you can learn a great deal that will make you more successful speaker. That's all for me and thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.